Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Greg Zerline out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Landover. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
65! Come on, set! Mustang 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready?
Daniels gonna throw to get us started. Escapes the pocket. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the set.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Go!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has a man, it's Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On the ready.
And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the move. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he works this to the 38 before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, a largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to third down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Check go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Now Daniels to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. On first down, here's Daniels. Flush down out to his left. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty... Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Ready.
Third down give to Eckler. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Check it.
Working quickly here. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's Daniels. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. This is ahead for about 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 5. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Hall running between the tackles. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Get 300! Get 300!
This throw is cut. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Hall has the New York touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go!
Throwing from the gun. That's complete to Zach Ertz. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
6:30.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's completed right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
Over.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. He has the New York touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Daniels on 1st down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, you block over here.
Sending a receiver left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Firing quickly is Rodgers, complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. The give to Hall on the draw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Take 30. Hey, take 26. Jump out.
Now here's Rodgers. That's caught for the first. And he drives this forward to the 6. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
They'll run here. It's Hall. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go now.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Tight end in motion left.
Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing.
Ready, set.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18, Pioneer.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
70 Lions. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Back to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Ready?
17-yard line.
Ready?
Daniels from the pistol. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Hustle.
Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 18-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hurry.
The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Eckler. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready. Here we go.
He's going to keep this one. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders cut it to a point late in this one. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. One play in and already they're close to midfield. Setting up to pass. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Commanders take over just shy of the 40. He was trying to figure
Damn, I baited.
coverage, but by the time he
I baited. Good. That was a good play. I baited bad. Oh my gosh.
What you do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as
I baited so bad on that, son.
1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Here we go. Start.
Got to kick the field goal and win. You just need a couple more yards.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Yeah,
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Got it. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. Come on. Set. Street. Street. Trap 60. Trap 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Throwing now. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Racing down the left side. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point.
Good game, bro. I baited bad.
Sent right down the middle.
I baited, man. That was a bad throw. He looked like he was open, but I hate that. I hate when Madden does that. Good game, my boy. I was sure I was gonna win this too. I had this game all wrapped up. Good play. I mean, good fucking defense. I knew he was gonna look for that comeback route again because you nearly got me on the last one. So I was like, he ain't gonna use it in the middle of the field, and your linebacker ain't fast enough to keep up with my tight end. I thought at least he wasn't, but then apparently, what the fuck? This fucking game is stupid, bro.
Gibson now to return. Good looking return here.
This game is so fucking dumb.
And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level.
I cannot believe this game, bro.
They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Can't believe this game, bro. This nigga just runs from behind and catches my guy, intercepts the ball. This nigga wasn't even looking back. Intercepted the ball.
Nice field position for the
And I know he
Jets.
wasn't even a user. That's how I know he wasn't even looking, but nonetheless, it was a great play.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Will you hurry up and play this?
Rodgers here from the gun. Into the hands of Conklin. It's a pickup of 11.
This game is over.
And it'll give the Jets a first
Took too much
down.
time off.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and you execute.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Oh! Oh, shit!
Down catch in the final moments.
Oh,
And now
shit!
overtime or a win right here are on the table.
Damn, fuck it. I'm not going to overtime, bro. We either winning or we losing.
Away from tying this game back up.
This one just has
Fuck
the feel,
it.
doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Huge moment here for the Jets as they
We either
go
winning or
for
we
two.
losing this, bro. Yes, let's get it! Yes!
Oh, he gets
Yo!
the points, and with those, they've got the late lead.
Commanders 28. Great zero line to kick off for the Jets.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds, and that's it, Brock, the final play of our game. So it's a road win for the Jets. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as with that, we sign off from DC.